fastest players to reach 98 overall in my career.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they know this game will be a battle. The team they defeated in the conference
Welcome to BMO Harris Bradley Center. And as things get ready to roll, let's...
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? Clark, you've talked about this a lot, the changes, the biggest differences from playing college basketball to pro basketball.
Without question, Kevin, a couple of the biggest differences for me were the speed of the game and the quality of the players on the court. That was really something. That I was aware of, but it hit me right between the eyes as I got going. And then the other thing was the traveling schedule. I hit a wall after about 60 games and was really a dead man walking for about 10 days before my legs came back and I finished that rookie season strong.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Rose is out there with Thunder, and it's Thompson in at the center position. LeBron passes to Thunder. The three-pointer, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control, and they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Yeah, they pushed the pace, and typically you get high-quality shots when you do that. I thought they were terrific all game, Greg.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Love kicks to Rose. Cleveland moving the ball around. James with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Pass to Rose. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Middleton outside. He dishes it to Howard. Passes to Brogdon. Howard setting the pick for Brogdon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Suns.
And they did a super job of getting those extra opportunities. Offensive rebounds, 50-50 balls. Those possessions I felt like were key.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Thunder, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thunder's got his first 2 points. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Parker. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Screen by Howard. It's Parker with the drive. And the layup falls.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Rose, a screen on Middleton. There's a screen. Here's Thunder. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. Over Howard. And again, it's Cleveland.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
The defense just gave him that one, and you talk about starting on a high note. Didn't seem to respect his mid-range J there.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Howard with a screen on Thompson. Passes it to Brogdon. The tray, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And we watch Giannis out there. He just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Parker outside. Baseline try, and the shot falls short this time.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
LeBron passes to Thunder. Back to James. The screen from Thompson. There's the pass to Thunder. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Rose, a screen on Middleton. Here's Thunder. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Akers checked in for Howard. Rodney McGruder comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Lawson in for Brogdon. Here's McGruder. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And the call will be against Thon Maker. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. Snells comes in for Rose. Here's Thunder. He has 5. Smith kicks to Well. Rebounded by Maker.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. And if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Crowder with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Thunder. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Here's Lawson. Pass to Magruder. The Cavaliers pull it in, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, but this is the team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
You're right, Greg. They took care of business against them in the conference finals. Now looking to do the same thing tonight.
And Maker sends it back. Lawson outside. At the elbow, Maker. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Amir Johnson's checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thunder is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Love with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Suns was a big factor. They scored 14 points, and he made them pay for the fouls, getting a lot of free throw attempts. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you very much. What kind of carryover guys you think we'll see for him tonight?
Well, we know his confidence level has to be high coming into this game. Physically, he might be a little worn down, but mentally, he's got to be feeling very good.
And, you know, given his last game, guys, you have to believe he'll be the go-to guy for them again tonight. I mean, he'll have every opportunity to keep that hot streak going.
And Middleton kicks to Brogdon. Baseline J on the way. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Boy, you take a look at Jason Kidd, and he's clearly one of those players that just has a mind for the game. Throughout his career, you saw how well he saw the court, felt the game, and how he created scoring chances for his teammates, and was also very heady at the defensive end. One of the very cerebral Hall of Fame players we've had in the history of the league.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And with Kidd, he was one of those players that when he got into coaching, you just said, of course, it makes too much sense given how much of an on-the-court leader he was.
Yeah, and you know what? You're exactly right. I felt the same way about Kidd. And when you play with some players, you just get that feeling with how they approach the game. And even in your role as a broadcaster, mine too, we get to talk to players and you get a feeling of whether they'll coach or not. Even in college, you could tell he was a special player with kind of a unique view of the game as well.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Howard kicks to Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Brogdon. Tries again, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Love outside. Rose sets the screen for Love. Here's Thunder, and that one good. Thunder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate. I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
LeBron can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Brogdon. Howard with the screen on Thompson. Jumper off the screen. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And Maker sends it back. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The dish to Maker. And Middleton now atop the key. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's a nice looking stroke from Antetokounmpo. What can't this guy do?
Here's Thunder, defended by Middleton. Here's the screen. They grab their own miss. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 8 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Here's Middleton. The 17-footer goes down. He's got 5.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Here's Thunder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you look at the Bucks in this roster, and the one constant at every position, length. I mean, great height and wingspan. Giannis and Maker, just to name a few.
And the first one at the line is good. And when so much of the NBA is trying to capitalize, Greg, on small ball, the Bucks said they're going to go for tall ball if they can make it work.
And what the length and height gives the Bucks is a few things. One, you get matchup advantages at least at a few positions on the floor. Great coverage in the passing lanes. And remember now, the half court is much bigger because of the impact of the three-point shot. You need size, skill, and activity to be able to guard that far from the basket.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of bet.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, you know, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
The Young Bucks, Antetokounmpo and Parker at 3 and 4. Brogdon and Middleton are the guard tandem, and it's Howard in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Middleton the pass to Howard. Howard setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. Over Thompson, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Milwaukee. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Love outside. Passes to Thunder. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Rose against Brogdon. Rose can't hit.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bucks have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Antetokounmpo has the complete and total trust of his teammates. A real Swiss Army knife, a versatile guy. Does everything and anything that needs to be done with the basketball in his hand.
Clark, when you look back on all the coaching you received and all the coaches that you've covered, what allows a coach to have a team buy into what he wants to do?
I think there are a couple of things there, Kevin. One is authenticity, being who you are as a man and a coach. Whatever your personality is, whatever your hallmark pillars are as a coach, the things that you don't allow to be negotiated, staying true to that. But authenticity is huge. And then adaptability, being able to be flexible within your authenticity. Those things, to me, give you the most credibility as a coach and give you a chance to one, be enjoyable to play for and also successful.
This is to Rose. Love the pass to Thunder. Back to Love. Here's James. Drills the baseline jumper. James has got 10 points in the game.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
And Middleton kicks to Brogdon. But they'll get another chance. Back to Middleton. He feeds it to Parker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Howard. Hits the jump hook. Howard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Thunder, defended by Middleton. It's a pick by Love. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. Von Maker's checked in for Dwight Howard. A switch here also for Cleveland. Peters checked in. 11 feet away. Offensive rebound. And Maker sends it back. The screen from Thompson. James left side. Over Maker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Milwaukee in the lead. To the middle. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
The wingspan of Parker is what helps him get these shots off. I mean, even when he's getting fouled, he's effortless in his shot attempts. Well, I tell you what, he is a deceptive athlete. When you look at Jabari Parker, he does a lot of things easily from an athletic standpoint. He's stronger than he looks, has much bounce and agility. Man, I love this guy's upside. Just hope he can stay healthy.
Thompson sets the pick for Rose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 2. Rose gets the bucket.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Brogdon kicks to Parker. Antetokounmpo up top. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Feeds the Rose. LeBron against Parker. Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. The rebound by Brogdon.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you know, Malcolm Brogdon was the 36th overall pick in 2016 out of Virginia. A little older than most rookies over the last decade when they come into the league, but I tell you what, Bucks got a real winner here. He's going to be a long-time, valuable player.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Tony Snell's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Rodney Magruder's subbed in for Chris Middleton. Now the pass to Peters. Pass to Thunder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, inside we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Rose is out there with Thunder, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. He gets it in there. And for Brogdon, his age most likely a factor why he fell to the second round. Still, Clark, you know, the Bucks loved what he was about when they first met him coming out of the University of Virginia.
Yeah, hard not to love what he's about. Intelligent, focused, purposed, driven, skilled. I mean, his age may have worked against him in terms of where he was drafted, but it got him into a great spot for his long NBA career because he's going to have one.
Stolen by Rose.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Thunder, defended by Middleton, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get, and that's something they also can take great pride in.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. Howard with a screen on Love. And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Rose has got the ball. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Clark, you've been a member of this booth and many others for quite some time. I've always wondered, how did you make the jump into broadcasting?
Well, you know what? I've always enjoyed the game, Kevin, been a student of the game, and have enjoyed reading and playing with words. So when my basketball playing career ended prematurely back in 1987, I got a chance to do Pacers radio, and from there fell in love with this new career and wanted to excel at it. And I've been at it now for over 30 years and hope to have a few more left in front of me. No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
Kicks it to James. Over onto Antetokounmpo. James with the bucket. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Screen by Howard. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Howard setting the pick for Parker. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Parker's got 12 points in just the second half. Love outside. James a screen on Parker. Love the pass to Thunder. That one drops for him. Bucks leading by 15. Brogdon with it. He kicks to Parker. Over Thompson. The rebound by Kevin Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Down low, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Screen by Howard. Middleton left side. No good there, and Cleveland will come the other way. Rose kicks to LeBron. There's the pick. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Brogdon the pass to Howard. Over Love. And that one is off.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Thunder. The feed now to Love. Off the screen, and Love throws it down.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 12. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And glad to see Jabari Parker out on the floor after recovering from yet another torn ACL. Always hard to go through that injury, never mind twice in your first 3 seasons in the NBA. But you know, Parker's a fighter through and through.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Not an easy situation and really disheartening for all of us who appreciate his talent and skill level. He's an outstanding young man and player, and he's vowed to come back stronger than ever before. And his attitude, a positive approach to difficult adversity, I think, has set him up to have a chance to do just what he vowed to do.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks leading by 10. Now Brogdon. He dishes it to Parker. Howard with a screen on Love. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And James, a natural leader, someone his teammates look up to, and he just has that commanding presence.
And both free throws, good for James. Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's the screen. Screen by Howard. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Brogdon. Over in the corner, Rose. It's a pick by Love. Up off the screen, and Rose throws it down.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
And you know what we call that, Greg? Spurt ability. When they absolutely needed it, they found it. A frantic finish in store.
Here's Brogdon, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fader. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. Great D that time from Howard. Bucks leading by 7. Howard setting the pick for Brogdon. To the paint. Howard in the post. He's covered by Rose. And there's the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
This is it. This one's over, folks. Too little, too late.
Here's Thunder. Excellent D from Howard. And Milwaukee has possession. To the inside, here's Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And the vision of the Greek Freak easily spotting his wide open teammates thanks to that height of his.
Over to the wing. Here's Thunder. Drills it from outside.
That defense was totally lost. Don't know how you let a shooter get off such a clean look from beyond the arc. Come on, you got to pay attention.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Zizic is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Johnson comes in for Kevin Love. Peters checks in for James. And Wells is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Wilson. Jabari Parker comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Tony Snell. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Rodney McGruder. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they pick up 2. And Milwaukee has possession. 6-point game. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Lawson outside. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the
the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Tough one tonight, DJ One Love.
Not for me, though. Did you see the way I played out there, bro?
Wait a minute. Basketball is a team sport, bro. Teams win championships. Me's win scoring titles.
All right, well, how about we do both?
All right, I feel you, young blood. I like that.